We're not cooking today. We're going to do a little bit of gardening. I have some potatoes and onions from some things that I cooked that were starting to sprout, and so I let them sprout a little bit more. So I just have 2 little onions, and I have a couple of potatoes that were sitting around and they started to sprout. Had the ends, so I cut the ends off, and we're going to plant these. And you don't want to throw these away because these will turn into onions and potatoes for you to use later. So it's starting to rain a little bit. I'm going to try and get this done as quickly as possible. So I have these bags. These bags work really great for potatoes because they're very deep. You can move them around, and the potatoes have plenty of room to grow. Now, this is bigger than what I need for these 3 potatoes. I could probably fit 5 in one like this. The plants do get pretty big though, the potato plants. The biggest thing with potatoes is you want to give them enough room to grow down. So you want to put a lot of dirt in here to begin with, probably about 3/4 full, and then you'll put your sprouted potatoes in there and cover it with a little more dirt to allow them plenty of room to grow down. Filled my bag up about 3/4 of the way full, and I folded down just the cuff of it. Okay, so what we're going to do is, now we're going to just put our potatoes in there. This soil is already pretty wet. It's been sitting out here over the last little bit, and it's been getting rained on, so it is wet because the bags are perforated. I use a mixture of garden soil and organic potting mix so that it's getting all the nutrients it needs. You're planting with the sprouting parts up, okay? Sprouting parts up. So let's just plant that down there. You want to give them enough room because they do get to be pretty big plants. You don't want to cover their sprouts, okay? So you want to kind of leave those sprouts out there and loose. Actually, there's 4 of them here. I thought there was only 3. There's 4. So this is actually a perfect amount for this container. Okay, so let me see if I can show you this. My hands are a little dirty, and it is starting to rain here, but we're gonna just move that down. Okay, so you can see everybody's in there, and they're packed in there very nicely. I'm just gonna pack the dirt down around them and make sure that they're getting enough water, which they will be because it's going to rain. It's starting to rain now. So those guys are ready to go, and they're going to just sit in there, and they're going to start to make beautiful plants. Now, when do you know your potatoes are ready to pick? Well, when your plants are really big and your leaves start to die off. When the leaves are dying off, it means they've pretty much produced what they're going to produce, and you can go ahead and harvest. I have dirt on my head. Part of gardening. Oh well. Sorry guys, I didn't get to plant the onions. It started to rain a little bit heavier, so we're going to plant them another day. And if you're enjoying this content, let me know in the comments.